We sailed the Nieuw Statendam last June. Same ship, same cabin type. So when we boarded her again this year for the 14-day Arctic Circle crossing, we expected pretty much nothing new. We were wrong. Some of these changes caught us off guard, and one of them we just did not see coming.
Hi y'all, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Becky.
And together we're cruising a good time. We cruised on the Nieuw Statendam in June a year ago. And we made several videos about the Nieuw Statendam, and we even made a video comparing Holland America to Princess Cruise Lines that had some controversial comments and all in there with it. This year, when we boarded the Nieuw Statendam, we weren't really expecting much, but then we were really shocked by the changes that happened on that.
Yes, and let's start talking about those changes. So the first one we want to talk about is food in the main dining room. So last year, the food in the main dining room for breakfast and dinner were good.
Yep.
And at lunch or brunch, the food wasn't particularly good. And every single time we ordered French fries in the main dining room, they were delivered cold.
Yeah. This year, we were really pleased with the food on board the Nieuw Statendam. It was all delicious. I really liked the soups. I had a soup every single day, and they were all delicious every single time.
Yes, so we really enjoyed that food in the main dining room, and they had a lot of different like beef Wellington meals or New York strips. So we enjoyed that there was always a great variety to choose from with the, high-end beef product.
Yep, and the fish was delicious too. They had some outstanding fish meals on there that I just really enjoyed. So it was really good food all the way around.
And I'm happy to say that the French fries were always delivered hot.
However, as good as the food was, the biggest surprise we had was the dining room service. Last year on the Nieuw Statendam, when we were in the British Isles, the dining room service was not very good. They would drop the food off. They wouldn't ask if it was cooked properly, wouldn't if you needed anything, like if you needed some lemon for some fish. It was impossible to get those guys' attention to come back and help you out with anything on the food. This year, completely different story.
Yes, it's like everybody is much happier and much more attentive, and they're really doing a fabulous job of service in the main dining room.
Yeah, I was very pleased with that.
Let's move on to specialty dining. So we ate at the Pinnacle Grill for lunch, and the sides were great and the tastes were good, but like my New York strip was very tough. So that was a huge surprise because it was much tougher than the meat in the main dining room, but the service was quite good.
I'm happy to report that I think our favorite restaurant, Rudy's, on board, which is on board in almost all the Carnival Corporation ships we've been on. Fantastic food as always. And we think the service actually got a little bit better this year. There's much more friendly waiter than what we had a year ago. But the food at Rudy's, top notch, no doubt about it.
Yes, Rudy's 10 out of 10 for sure.
We also ate at the Tamarind restaurant, and that was delicious both last year and just as good this year. The service in the Tamarind restaurant both years, top-notch, exceptional. I really enjoyed the service we get in there. And this year I asked for the food to come spicy hot, and it came spicy hot. I was quite pleased with that because a lot of times cruise ships can be a little bland on the spice, and this one came very spicy.
And mine was supposed to be no spice, and it also had a little bit of zip. So that was unusual for cruise lines, but we did really enjoy our meal.
Yep.
We have sailed on over 40 cruises, and we have videos out on subjects from the British Isles, Northern Europe, the Caribbean, Holland America. So please subscribe right now and check out our playlists. Next, let's talk about guest services. So last year, we really didn't think guest services communicated well. We had a variety of different issues we needed to speak to them about. We felt it was hard to get a hold of them, and then we didn't feel they communicated well. For instance, we had the maintenance problem that I called them about. Then they didn't tell us when someone was going to come by or if anybody came by. However, the next day, the problem was still there. So this year, I'm happy to report that we only had like one problem, and I had written something in the app with a concern that I had, and they sent a formal little note to me and said, "We've been trying to reach you, but we're unable to. So could you please call guest services? We'd like to talk to you." So I called them, and they resolved it to the best that they felt that they could. So I felt great that they communicated well about it and that they addressed the concern.
I found the change to the app to get a response when you fill out the text box just to be a huge change. Because it used to be you'd fill out the little text box, send it off, and you don't know if anybody even read it. You might as well send it to the black hole in the middle of the galaxy. But now they're actually reading them and they're responding to them, and so that's a great thing.
Indeed it is.
The next thing we noticed a big change in was the cabin steward. Last year, we didn't make a big deal about it, but our cabin steward was not very good and just wasn't one of the worst ones we've ever had, to be honest with you. This year, completely different story. The cabin steward we had this year was fabulous.
He knocked it out of the ballpark in every realm.
Yeah, the room was always immaculate. He kept it very organized, attended to every type of need we needed, and it was great we bought the laundry package on board, and our laundry was coming back sometimes in same-day service, but almost always within a single day. I was quite amazed with that.
Yeah, that was a great big change from last year and every way around in laundry. The next item really isn't a change, but we just have to talk about it. It's music. We absolutely love the music in the Rolling Stones Lounge and in the B.B. King Lounge. Yep. And this year was no exception. They were just fabulous, and it really made our cruise to have that much fun in the evenings.
Yeah, Holland America always has a high bar with their music, and they maintained that high bar, maybe even exceeded it. The B.B. King band was super tight. They were really good, and we were very happy with it.
Yeah, and I absolutely adored all the people in the Rolling Stones Lounge.
The final verdict is the Nieuw Statendam is definitely a better ship than what she was a year ago. It has better food, better service, and the music is still exceptional.
It's 2 big thumbs up for us on the Nieuw Statendam. We hope you've enjoyed this video.
Hey, subscribe right now so you don't miss any of this critical cruise content that we put out on a weekly basis.
Until next time, have a cruising good time.